The 1920s. World War I just ended. People wanted to celebrate and prosper. Thus, the 20s were called the Roaring Twenties and the Jazz Age. Lots of changes began. Women earned the right to vote on August 26, 1920. In reaction to this newfound liberation, fashion began to change. Flappers, as they were called, wore their hair short and their dresses shorter. More and more women and men began going out to the jazz clubs and speakeasies where they would hear the likes of Duke Ellington and dance the Charleston all night long. Speaking of the speakeasy, say that 5 times fast, did you know they were really underground saloons? When Prohibition started and alcohol was not allowed, many of these saloons sold homemade liquor. And because more and more people moved from the country to the city, many speakeasies competed with one another to get the moonshine. Thus, organized crime became a problem, and you guessed it, Al Capone was their mob boss. But life in the 20s wasn't all speakeasies and mobs. Many cool novels were published by the Lost Generation, a group of writers and poets including Ernest Hemingway, Ezra Pound, and F. Scott Fitzgerald. The Great Gatsby was published in 1925, as was Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf. Virginia Woolf published Mrs. Dalloway, and A. Milne wrote Winnie the Pooh. Talkies became popular in theaters. Now you could not only see Charlie Chaplin and Louise Brooks, but you could hear them. Do you know who won the first Oscar in 1927? Emil Jannings. Never heard of him? Yeah, me neither. If you didn't want to go to a talkie, you could go to the field. Baseball became America's favorite sport. This was the era of Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Ty Cobb. Bobby Jones was the best golfer. Suzanne Longlong and Bill Tilden won many tennis tournaments, and Gertrude Adderley was the first woman to swim the English Channel. But all good things must come to an end. The Soviet Union and Hitler were on the rise, and on October 29, 1929, the stock market crashed. Black Tuesday ended the celebration and prosperity, and the Great Depression began.